Online course creation explained step by step. Don't forget to follow or subscribe. So let's move on logically to online course creation step 14, which is marketing your course. And we'll talk here in a little bit more detail about course marketing. I have a course marketing blueprint in my masterclass, but essentially, if we look at some of the steps, first of all, have a clear brand. Make sure that people see you clearly as the authority and the expert that you are, and that needs to come across. My brand is the 6-minute strategist, solving one problem in 6 points in under 6 minutes. Then you need to think about the content you're going to create interest in your course. The promotional video is only one example of that, but you do need to have a content creation strategy, and you pretty well have to become a content creation engine in order to keep churning out material that will interest your audience and grow your audience, and that'll bring them to your lead magnets and make them want to sign up with you. And this piece of content here is exactly what I'm doing. So your lead magnets can be, in essence, they could be a short free course, or it could be a 5-day challenge, or it could be an ebook or a PDF. It's something you exchange with them for free in return for their email. And once you've got their email, then you can go to work on them in your email marketing and in your email marketing funnel. So this means you have a campaign set up which sends them automatic emails every few days. There are various platforms for doing this: Infusionsoft, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Aweber. So there's a number of solutions here which you can use. They cost a few dollars, but they're not vastly expensive. But it does mean once you have got the email address, you can then start to market on a consistent and automated basis. We'll talk about automation in a moment, to your audience. Of course, you can go and broaden your audience by developing your authority in different places on social media, and that's called social media marketing. So you have a Facebook group, you have an Instagram account, you have a Twitter account, and by creating interesting content on that, more important people will be drawn to you, follow you, and then you can start to take steps to get them to the top of your funnel, which is the exchange of the email for the lead magnet. Automation is important because there's a limit to how much you can do, even if you have VAs. And the more of this that you can set on automation, so it happens automatically, the better. And this means setting up these automatic emails, for instance. But you can also schedule things ahead and have the scheduler send things out for you. So if I want to schedule a week's worth of Twitter tweets, I can get them all done in a batch, set them to go on a scheduler, and then they're off and I don't have to worry about them anymore. And that automation saves me time. I don't have to keep on going back to Twitter during the day, every day, to get this campaign out. And finally, don't forget the power of free, because it's really important that you accept the principle of paying forward and that you are prepared to give things for free before you ask people for money, because they need to have some sort of interaction and contact with you before they'll be ready to put their hands in their pocket. Now, I'd like to talk to you about podcasting very briefly. I think podcasting is a brilliant way of getting your message across, and it's a fantastic marketing tool. You really get people's interest. I'm going to turn this series of videos into a podcast episode just because I'm repurposing the content, and that's another clever little principle which I haven't even touched on here. And the whole point about podcasting is you get into somebody's head for half an hour at a time, and it's a fantastic way of communicating to people. So I strongly suggest you look at podcasting as part of your marketing tools going forward. Webinars are more complex to put together, take a lot more work to get ready, but they can be very effective, and they're very good selling tools, particularly for higher end products. You do need to understand how marketing funnels work, the principle of getting people in at the top, processing them through an automated process, and making them an offer at the bottom. And again, this means you get your automation and your marketing campaign organized with a clear objective, which is to sell at the end. And of course, you need to understand traffic generation. Now, you might place paid ads, in which case you will be paying to get traffic to come, or you can create content and then you earn that attention by giving them the content and creating the interest that way. So whether you pay or you do organic traffic generation, it is entirely up to you. But you do need to have and give thought to how you're going to get traffic to your content in order to get eyeballs on it. Course marketing is something that is continuous, and once you've created your course, you have to accept you're going to continually be marketing your content, and that's part and parcel of building your authority, building your following, and getting people to understand that you have something you can offer them of real value.